What's up, guys? This is KingdomX818 here today to show you a video on how to get started building your track using the Resolute Kraken MXB track builder helper, and along with TFC's method of building tracks. So to get started on TFC's track building tutorials, you're basically just going to skip the first tutorial. Just go right to the second tutorial and start building your height map. That's that's what the main thing that you want to really focus on. But before that, let's just go ahead and get our files sorted out. So we're going to create a new file, and we're going to name it whatever our track is, and I'm going to name mine test for the sake of this video. So we do test, and then we're going to just put our track tools in there. Track ed. We're going to put terrain ed, and we're going to put map view, and we're going to also put in the FBX2 EDF file in there. And TFC's tutorial videos, on the first tutorial video, does tell you where to get these files from. So do watch that, which is the very beginning. And if you go to his YouTube channel and go to his description, he has all the links there that you need to download the Kraken track builder helper and the rest of these files. But I don't think you need the example files, so let's not even worry about the example files. I'm just going to assume that you've you've made it that far on his tutorial videos. So now what we want to do, since we've gotten all that in there, we're going to open up Resolute's track builder helper, and we're going to hit new, hit next, and then whatever we named our track, mine is test, and then select the folder of your project, and that is the folder that you just created on the desktop. So go to this PC desktop, and there it is right there. So just highlight it, click OK, and just leave all this the same. And right here you want to select the file your track goes to for in-game. So we go to Documents, Barbosa, Mods, Tracks, and I'm just going to highlight Motocross, and that's it, and hit OK. And then hit Next and hit the Finish button. Okay, so now you've created your file and it is ready for your height map. And let's just go to here and check it out now. See, now that we've done that with the Kraken, we got maps, mass models, and this is your main test, or your main track folder right here. This is the one that's going into the game. Okay, so now after you create your height map, you're going to export your height map into your test folder, right? You're going to export it into here, which he shows you how to do that in your tutorial video. So you're going to open up Resolute's tool. Let's go back to our project. Actually, no, I already have it open. Okay, so we're back at our tool, and whenever you create your height map, he's going to go over the map scale, and whatever numbers you come up with in that part of the video, that's where you're going to put this. So I got 427 for mine, and 19 is my scale. So just whatever numbers you come up with for your height map, that's where you're going to put them, is right there. So you export your height map into your folder, and then you come here and select it. Sorry, I need to put my height map in there. So there's my height map. I'm gonna put it, see, it just goes right here. So whenever you export it, just make sure that you put it in here. You know, I'll just go ahead and show you from L3. So here's my height map. And then I'm gonna go to File, Export, Export as a raw. And I want to go to my track folder, which is on my desktop, test, and there's my height map right there. So I don't want, well actually yeah, I mean I click that, save it, replace it, and now go back to my tool and hit select for where my height map is, and there it is right there in my track folder. So we're going to open that. So now that we got our height map in there, we want to put a texture on it. So whenever you do the second part of the video, you're going to take a high resolution image for your texture, and it's going to look something like this right here. This is from Google Earth. So you're going to get that. You're going to select, and that's also going to be in your track folder. I thought I put it in there. Oh, this is it right here. I'm sorry. Silver Dollar Layout TGA. That's it. And I just did something with it. There we go. And it asked if it just told me that it needs to be moved because I just moved it into the wrong spot. So it automatically moved it for me. I'll just go ahead and just show you, for example, what that just did. So let's go to my track folder. I want to put it back into the test, and there it is right there. So I'm going to purposely just move it. I'm just going to purposely move it here because that's not where it's supposed to be. And so now I'm just going to select. I'm going to go here, here, and then I'm going to select it again. See the selected file in the texture folder you selected for this project. To use it, it must be moved. Just hit OK, and it moves it for you to where it's supposed to be. You don't have to worry about it no more. So now you got your texture in there. So now you want to select your material that you're going to write on. So you hit add layer and just keep it at soil. And that's basically what you're going to be riding on for your track. So just keep it at soil. And if you have like a road, you're going to select, like you'll have to add a layer and select asphalt or concrete, but we're going to do soil. And that's the surface that you're riding on. So after you do soil, you're going to hit build all. And now we're going to open our game. testing, and there's my test track. Oh, I forgot one thing. When that opens up, I'll show you. And there we have it. So you want to, before, you only have to do it once, but the first time you you hit build all, like once you do your material layer and all that, and your height map for the first time. I'm sorry, this needs to go. I don't know why I did all this. You're wanting to hit copy to mods folder, and that what that does is just it takes it and copies it to your in-game track folder, and that way it shows up in game. So just hit that, and then hit yeah, well that's it. So just do build all, and do copy to mods folder, and you're good to go. And another thing I wanted to show you while we're at it is while you're building your height map, you're going to be wanting to do a lot of testing. So I'm just going to show you kind of how the flow works. So you're going to go to whenever you start building your jumps. So I'm going to just take this and build a little something. There we go. There's my jump. Alright, so I built my jump and I want to test it out. So we go back. And you can see it right there. And we want to export it raw. And just overwrite that file. And we'll go back to the Kraken tool. Hit build all. And if you don't want to go in game and look at it, which if you build a jump, you're going to want to go in game and test it out. But if it's just something you don't need to test, and you just want to look at it to see if it's there, you can go to map view, and map view will allow you to look at your track after you've done changes. So you'll hit open, and you're going to go to your track folder, go to this track folder, and go to the .map file and open that up. And here you'll be able to look around. Uh-oh. It's not there. My jump's not there. Okay, let's go back and see what I did wrong. I think I might have exported it to the wrong place. So this, oh, I never hit OK. That's why. Alright. Huh. I never even exported it. Alright, so let me go back here and hit build all again. And then go to map view, open, and go to the .map in your test folder, or your track folder, I mean. And for me to navigate in here is right control and the arrow keys. And to go faster, you just scroll up on the mouse, scroll down to go slower. And as you can see, there's my jump. Let's click out of that and minimize that, and let's go back to L3, and I'll make a couple more jumps. and I want to go test those out again. So I just click out of that, go here, export, active map layer, raw, overwrite that. Build all. And go to map view. Make sure we click our dot map in our track folder. And there's my jumps. And that's how you can quickly test your stuff. And once you get the workflow going, you'll learn, and this tool makes it a lot easier to do all that stuff, because you just hit build all and it does it all for you, and you don't have to do all the stuff that, like with their textures, it makes it a lot easier for that too, because in TFC's tutorial videos he does all the coding by hand, and this does all that coding for you. Like in his tutorial video, he'll like choose his texture to be dirt and want it to repeat itself 50 times, so he'll have to go to the actual coding in the game and type that in, where you can just select it here, repeat that 50 times, and it does it for you. And then any change you make like that, just go ahead and hit build all after you do it, and that will put the change into place. All right, I hope this video helps you out, and like I said, you want to just focus on building your height map, because I know a lot of people try to do the tutorial whenever they do the first TFC tutorial, they get stuck, and they're just you get too wrapped up into trying to get that to work, and really it's just an example track, and it really doesn't matter. You're not even going to be doing it that way, the way he's doing it in that first example video. You're going to be using the tool to do all that for you. So I hope this video kind of helps you out. Don't worry about the first tutorial video. Just go ahead and go to the second one. Focus on your height map and getting that together. And once you get that together, you'll be good to go. Then it's all downhill from there. Like, this is basically the hardest part. Once you get to sculpting your jumps and stuff, it gets your workflow gets a lot more smoother, and you start making a lot of progress pretty fast. All right, guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Also, check out my first track that I just made called Scrubbing Dirt. You'll find that on mxbmods.com. I'll drop a link in my description. And till next time, peace.